Hello, hello. This is Zachary again. It's all connected TV. Yeah, the reason I called this TV "It's all connected." It's because everything in life it's connected. It's dot A B C D A F G until it become to the last point. It will come back here. So if you make a mistake in the middle, you don't see it that you're making a mistake in the middle. Sometimes you find a mistake there at the end, and then you can't come back here in the correct mistake. So that's why if we want to be smart, if we want to just go developed in our countries, in our brain, in our health, in our life, in whatever we do, we have to take care and to think so much for anything we keep doing, because the reason you don't see that you're doing you can't see that you're doing something very big good or very big bad, it's because when you made a little bad decision here, it is a so small things, so you can't see the outcome of output at that place. But the more you keep doing a lot of bad things or a lot of good things, at the end of the time, in some years or some long time, all those things you have done, because you didn't see the outcome because it was so small, but the more it becomes so small, but it repeats every day, it end up becoming a big thing. So that's why you see the consequence. It's like another small example. So in this kind of it's all connected talk show, sometimes I will keep using the small example everyone can understand, because most of the people, they think to think something which makes sense, you have to be smart, or you have to have a lot of school, you have to have a lot of money, or no, even whoever who says me, whether you have gone to school, whether you don't have money, whether you don't have a job, nothing it takes to understand thing. That's why I'm keep using the example where everybody can you understand this example. So to understand this example is what I'm going to teach you. Is only to think. Don't think a lot of things. Think like example. Think yourself maybe in 5 years. Whoever who is seeing me, see yourself in 5 years ago. So, and you see yourself now. You see that there is a lot of difference. Maybe you are fat. Maybe you are slim. Maybe you are rich. Maybe you know a lot of things you didn't know. The reason why you are seeing that difference from 5 years and now, the reason why you are two different people, it's because on the first day of 5 years from now, you are making some change, a little change, but you couldn't see those changes because it was so small. But now you are seeing the difference because those changes you are doing, slow, it make you who you are now. Another things, let's say someone who smoke cigarette. You know, to smoke cigarette, it's so bad, it's kill our life. Even though we do it, as I told you, still, however smart you can be, however stupid you can be, you will still make a mistake. But I wish everyone can make a mistake when he's smart, because to make a mistake, you know, the people who does a mistake, they know. They are totally different with the people who make mistake, they don't know. Those people who make mistake, they know they are not very dangerous, because they know if they really want to hurt you, they have the way they can hurt you small. If they poison you, they know what they can hurt you, they can poison you, and you sick. That is an example. And you sick like a 5 days. But the people who poison you and he doesn't know what he is doing, he's killing you because he doesn't know how to save your life or something. I'm just giving the example. If you smoke cigarette, you smoke today, you are not seeing that you are causing a problem in your lungs or you are killing your life. But after maybe 50 years or 60 years, maybe let's say, I don't wish that it can happen to anyone, you will end up in a hospital. in hospital, you have a big problem of heart disease, you have lung cancer and everything. So it means you are not sick at that day, on that 50 years. You have been sick the time you started smoking cigarette. But because it was bringing you negative effects to your life, it was so small. That's why you didn't sick for the first day, but you sick because you have done it very, very wrong. So very good. I think you understand what I mean. Anything you don't understand, keep asking me in the comment. This is kind of part 2 of the video I took for the first time when I was talking. But now I really want to keep focusing on that problem of Congo and Rwanda, because if I go on YouTube, if I'm doing something, I don't even to do research, but I keep seeing like a lot of things going on about Congo, about politics, about Congolese who are talking, about Rwandans who are talking. That's what it keeps me struggling to think about it and to search something I can talk about it. So when you see, last time I was saying how we Africans, we are fighting, but there is nothing we are fighting for. We have started this fight. We are not the one who started this fight. We are not the one who caused this problem. Someone came, caused a problem to us, which is our colonies. The people who colonized us, African, they are the one who caused us a problem. Example to make you understand, everyone who doesn't understand, it's like, let's say you have a friend. You and your friend, you're a good friend, you work together, you go everywhere together. But someone come from somewhere, tell your friend that you are totally different, he want to kill you, he will be rich, and if he will be rich, he will leave you. You have to start protecting yourself from your friend. And this person goes away. So if you don't talk with your friend what he's told you and you ask him about it, you are going to live quiet, but you already have a problem of your friend, because that one who has gone, he caused the problem between you guys. But because you are not talking, you are going to live like suspecting each other. But maybe this guy who has gone, maybe he just turned and he goes to another friend, tell him something else negative for you. The same things he told another friend. You see, you are going to live like you are looking each other like this, and you are hiding things from each other until you fight. Then, but if you had a chance to sit and you talk and you say, hey, this guy told me about you this and this, is it true? So you can know the truth from him, or he can know the truth from you. So that's what happens to Africans, but it happens a lot of years ago. But now we are lucky. We are so lucky to have some Africans, to have some patriots now who are talking the truth. Yes, we used to have those patriotism people who have gone. Last time I was talking about Kwame Nkrumah, Patrice Lumumba. Those are the people I still remember, and the others. So they killed them. Whoever knows the history, they wanted these countries of Africa to be together, Africans to have liberty, to be themselves, to rule themselves. But because the colonialism didn't want, so they keep lying, they keep attacking someone who tried to show us the vision, and they killed. By the way, let me tell you another history. Maybe some of you know about the African history about Lumumba and everything. In Greece, in 19th century, they killed someone whose name Socrates. So I used to learn it in secondary, but I didn't understand it. Because I didn't even understand the language they were teaching teaching us, like in our secondary school, we are studying in French and sometime in English. We don't even know what we understand. We are studying. But as I was growing up, I keep liking these things of philosophy, these things of history. So it took me to go in Greece to see, like, because Greece it has a history about philosophy, about something they have created, about democracy, about everything. And then when I goes in Greece, I start digging, seeing why they killed Socrates. He was smart person. He wanted to change things on the world, and most of the things we still even using it's come from him. But I end up fighting that Socrates was so smart in that society. Then, when the government wanted to do bad things, in Socrates, because it doesn't make sense what they want to do, maybe they say, we want to fight. We are, okay, the history, if I remember, it was Athens. There was a town which called Athens, another town which was called Sparta. Then they say, but I don't know if I remember well, about confusing Sparta and Athens. And then one city was very rich, it has a lot of things, it has good, which was Athens. And then it was even powerful, they have a good soldier and everything. But there was another city which called Sparta. But Athens, it's where Socrates was living. The king of Athens the king and people, they decide to just go to fight with Sparta. So Socrates tried to understand, why are you going to fight with those people? Those people, they are there. Sparta, they don't have a problem with us. We are here. We don't have a problem with us. Why are we going to fight with them? Then the king and every people, they start saying, no, we want to show them that we are the kings. We want to show them that we are our soldier, our military, they are good. So we want to show them that we are the boss. Then Socrates keep asking them, is it necessary? So why don't you counting if you go to fight with them? Don't you see that maybe we can fail? We can attack them and then we roast. If we roast, we are losing everything, because before we go to attack them, we were in peace. We were in health. So if we go to attack them and we lose, we are losing everything. And he told them again, what if we go to attack them? Yes, we can win. But what about the life of the people, of the soldiers who are going to die on this field? And he says, yes, maybe, let's say we are not going to lose a lot of people. What about the budget, soldiers and everything? So, because Socrates was asking the king and the leaders like serious questions, but which makes sense. But because they didn't want to hear him, they end up killing him. They give him the punishment. They tell him, because they knew that he was talking sense, what he was talking sense. They tell him, if you don't say sorry at some point, they give him some minutes. Then because Socrates was a man of his word, he ended up saying, no. What I'm saying, I know it was true. If you don't accept it, kill me. So, and you see what he was saying, it was something true. So let's go back to what I was saying about like how everything we are, like we Africans, what we are doing here, we are kind of like a blind people. For that time where they killed our ancestors who wanted us, who fight for our liberty, our free, maybe there was not a lot of people like that, but now it's a time that we have people like that. We have some president. One example of those president is President Kagame. No one can deny that this president, he's a hero. He's a superhero. Maybe I could say myself, and some people say I'm Rwandans, I don't have nothing to say about him, but it's not because of that. I travel everywhere. Every country, Rwanda itself, whether you talk about it, but itself, it talk about it. But it did itself like this. There is some people Who has done this? One of them still alive. I told you, His Excellency Kagame. He's still. So I think in all over the world, there are still some people, maybe like him, even though they are maybe jailed or they are hiding somewhere. I don't know where they are. You can be one of them too. But what we have to do is to come out of our shell. Africans, we are kind of like in shell. We are hiding somewhere. We are looking like this. We are looking like this. Something is happening, but all we are just not talking what is happening in Congo. You just go on Twitter and you see all the video of genocide of Rwandans who are being killed there. And you want us to shout our mouth? You want us to don't say anything. So if we don't say anything, what's going to happen? That's why Rwanda is totally different with other countries, because we are doing what is supposed to be done. So if another countries doesn't learn from Rwanda, if all of you, East Africa, South Africa, Middle Africa, if you don't copy paste what is Rwanda is doing, even though you don't know, but the reason why, remember, we have been poisoned in our head. White people poison us. Colonialism poison us. To not talking each other. To don't ask yourself. You will see maybe I have 5 cars, or I have like a big house, or I have very good shirt. Instead of coming asking me, hey, what did you do to get these 5 cars? Which business have you done? No, you get jealous. You're wasting your time talking me bad. People are wasting their time. Oh, Rwanda, how little country like Rwanda is developed like that. They don't have nothing. And then you are kind of get jealous, and because the other people, those white people who poison our brain so that we have to see something we don't see, they use the country of Rwanda. Sometimes they even lie you so that you get jealous. They will show you how Rwandans, they are bad people, they are bad governments, how Rwanda it has been developed. It's because they stolen your gold. No, you should have gold, you should have a lot of things, but you don't become rich because you don't know how you use it. So it was right time to just be with these big people, these African Union people who really want our country to be changed, the Africa to be changed, and then we approach them. If you think Kigali is clean, why don't you come, you ask our leaders what system they have done? You go in yourself, you use it to your country. It will be done. It's not a mathematical thing. No, it's 1 + 1 = 2. If you do some things we are doing here, in your country it will happen. If you ask me, hey, Zachary, how are you thinking about these things? How are you seeing these things? And no one is saying, there is no miracle. No, it's only to think. It's only to sit and think. And I told you, we people, we are weak. But we become very weak if we don't do anything to raise ourselves. So, we are lucky we are already know the problem Africans have. We already know that we have been lied, we have been divided, we have been killed, we have been taken advantage of our continent, especially Congo. We already know that. So now this is time to raise ourselves. This is time to sit and we become together. And we say, what can we do? Sometimes we even say sorry to each other because we already know. As I told you, the bad person, between 2 people who are poisoning you, the bad person is the one who poisoning you without knowing that he's poisoning you. Because he doesn't know what he's doing, he can even kill you. But that one who knows what he's doing, he can poison you, but he has someone. Yeah, it's all bad things, but between bad things, there is a little one which is not so bad compared to others. So that's why Africa, we need to wake up again. We already waked up, but there is people who are still sleeping. And minority or the people who are not sleeping, they are power. They don't have a lot of power because you, our neighbors, our people, you are saying something, and then you push me down, and because you have this, still those people who still have the same system of colonialism, they come, they lie to you, they don't give you the time to think, because the value thing we have, it's our brain, it's not our money, it's not our thing, no, it's a brain. To use our brain to think what we're gonna do, what we can do. If you have a problem, resolve it. It's not going to happen right now, but if it fails, don't stop. Keep thinking, what did I do bad? Why can't I do this? Why can't I change technique? So a lot of questions has a lot of resolve. Even in mathematics, there is something you do, and if it doesn't do, and you just like plan another way. That's what we need to do. But remember what I was telling you, we still kind of colonization, but in another system. So why all these big countries, they tell us to what to do? Where is the difference before when we were being colonized by them? Because if the time we were colonized by them, they were telling what to do, and do this, sit here, you are not allowed to sit here, you are not allowed to eat here, you are not allowed to go there. But now they are not doing like that. No, they are going behind. They tell like those people who have been colonized in another system, they tell them this and this and this, and sometime I don't even have to get very upset, because I see if someone is doing something, I have to see why he's doing these things. Does he know what he's doing, or he knows that how it is? So me, I have a lot of some workers who works for me, but sometimes it's so hard to chase them for me, because sometimes when they do mistake, I just correct them, and I ask, is it because he doesn't think the way I think, why he doesn't do? So I try to know why he's doing bad things he's doing, because sometimes if you chase him without teaching him, without like opening his eye, his brain, because most of the brain is sleeping, you end up doing nothing, because you are chasing him. Wherever he will go, he will repeat the same mistake. So it's better, if you know something, you have to teach someone, to keep teaching someone. Maybe if he failed, his brain is already shut down, you can't bring it up, you just leave it. So what I was trying to say, we are still in a big problem, we Africans, but let's follow our readers, like good readers. Let's keep running from the people who are smart more than us. Let's open our eyes, and we know the people who are stupid. Let's open our eyes, we see the people who want to take advantage on Africa continent, especially I'm still talking in Congo. It's not even Congolese. The problem is not Congo. The problem is it's not Rwanda. The problem is a big fishes which is in Congo. Everyone knows, even those fishes. I told you, even though you see me, you never know. They can do bad things for me. Sometimes they will just like stop me to go everywhere. But I don't care. I don't need all those countries they want me to go. If they stop my visa and everything, I don't care. Rwanda is better than everything. But I need Congolese to open their eyes. Their country, it's valuable. The people who have stolen Congo in 100 years, the people who have divided Congo in 100 years, they are still the same system people who are still there, but they have changed the system. So why don't you see that? Me too, I can see it. Everyone can see it. So we Africans, let's open. Sometime, even though you even see that something is going well, you have to choose the place you are going. Like you have to choose the side. Choose the side of Africans. These people, they steal this continent. So they know if we connect together, if we understand together, if we talk, if we become organized, they know that they are not going to go anywhere. They know they are not going to steal. They know that they are not going to manipulate us, because to manipulate us is to make us to not understand each other. Look all over the world, like this all fighting which is happening in Africa. If you go back, it's like the same people who are fighting, and they're fighting for nothing. It's their land, it's their friends, it's their family, it's their brothers. And as I told you last time I was doing this, white people, like this government, sometimes they even fucked up each other. They just do bad things, but they meet. They show us when they are fighting, but they never show us where they meet. But they meet and they talk again. Hey, remember about COVID? You remember about COVID when there was some masks and vaccine? Those big giant European people, some countries they was stealing the medicine of others, and it become chaos. They even hate each other, they insult each other, they say blah 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 blah, UK, France, and everything. But are you hearing this? No, it's because they met and they talk about it, and they didn't put anywhere in the news, so that you Africans, you don't learn how. If someone causes, like as I told you, we still a problem. I still cause a problem with you. But if we find a time and we sit together, we talk about it, the problem will finish. But these people, they don't want us to stop. That's why I think even whatever in Congo they are saying, we want peace, we want to sit and we talk about the problem, we see what we can do. But look what is happening. Yeah, because I know that there is a people behind this. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for looking this talk. Comment, share, and yeah, we keep sharing and keep asking me. But what I want you to, whoever who is seeing this video, I want to teach you something. If you are seeing something, think about it. Don't look the way I look. Don't look the what I wear, this Nike or these Puma things, this watch. No. Understand what I'm talking, because this is not me. Me is inside you. It's not what everyone see. You, it's inside where no one is talking. It's where there is ideas. And again, try to use your brain. If someone is talking, if someone is telling you, think about what he's telling you. If he's speaking so fast, tell him to slow down, or you write so that you can think about it. But most of the time, let's use our brain. Yes, we will use our brain. As I told you, we're still human beings, we're still messed up, we're still doing bad things. But try to know that even though you're doing bad things, try to know that you are doing bad things, and you know that you're doing it. So this way it comes to be responsible, this way it comes to know the importance of say sorry. This is why to know when and where to talk something. So yeah, think before you say something, think before you do something. And again, try to know that you don't know anything. Try to fight to learn. Every time to learn. And again, remember that you never learn without people. Respect the people who are behind you. The people who are behind you knows a lot of things more than you do. And you too, you know a lot of things more than they do. But if you keep talking by talking sense, you keep knowing different things from another. So I'm talking about the people, but even the countries, that's how they can do. Even African president, they can, why African president, they don't vote one president. He become like the president of all of them. Maybe it become a transition. But that African president voted by all African president. So there will be like a committee which even like keep seeing what happens in any countries. So this is how corruption is going to finish. This is how like countries, we will see that if you see Rwanda is good in these things and you are from Congo, you will come and say, okay, Rwanda, you are better than us in these things. Why can't you help us in this? And you build this. And then as Congo, we are better than in this. And we ask you, Congo, why can't you come here and you help us in this? Same things in Burundi, same things in Uganda, same things in everything. So we need each other, my friend, because at the end of the time, all of us, we will go, we will die. So if we die, who are we going to leave for this continent? Let our children. We prepare this continent, we make it peace, we plan everything, and then our children or young generation, they will learn from you, from us. And then them too, they will keep like doing like that, like that. But if we start becoming irresponsible right now, yeah, this is the end of the world. This is the end of the Africa. So if we really want to fight the fight, we don't need guns. We don't need bullets. We need fight for thinking. We need fight for developing this continent. And the very, very big fight we have to do is to see how we can be together. Thank you so much.